Welcome back to Mind the Snap, the podcast where two British NFL fans try to make sense of America's greatest game,
while delivering the occasional terrible take, questionable prediction, and enough chaos to keep things interesting.
Today's guest might just be the perfect example of what makes this sport truly global.
Because joining us tonight isn't just the Philadelphia Eagles International Fan of the Year, she's the NFL 2025 Ultimate International Fan of the Year.
That's right. Fans from every team, every country, every corner of the NFL world, she was chosen as one of the fans who best represents what international fandom is all about. And when you hear her story, it's easy to understand.
Joining us from São Paulo, Brazil is Andressa Barbieri, someone whose NFL journey starts back in 2008 when she fell in love with the passion and loyalty of Eagles fans.
But this isn't just a story about supporting a football team, because while many of us spend our Sundays shouting at television, Andressa decided to help build the game itself.
She started playing flag football and dedicated herself to growing the sport in Brazil as a player, organiser, fundraiser, referee, mentor and community leader. She spent well over a decade helping more people discover and fall in love with football.
Whether that's organising tournaments, teaching the rules, supporting new teams to be built, helping communities grow, or simply making other people's dreams possible.
She's become one of the driving forces behind the growth of football and flag football in Brazil.
So today we're talking about the incredible journey, how an Eagles fan from Brazil became one of the most important voices helping grow football internationally.
We'll hear about her Eagles origin story and what it was like to witness NFL history in São Paulo.
And of course, how she became the NFL's ultimate International Fan of the Year.
So grab your green jerseys, practice your best Eagles chant.
Let's head to Brazil.
Andressa Barbieri, welcome to Mind the Snap.
Mind the Snap, from São Paulo to Philly, fly, Eagles fly. Late nights glowing from the TV screen. Green jerseys, loud crowd felt like destiny. Win or lose, they stayed loud through the pain. Andressa saw the fire and she never left away. From the streets of Brazil to the end zone, lights turned passion into purpose, gave her whole life. Flag football dreams in the heat of the day, building up the future while the whole crowd sang bye bye. Nunca parar. Heart full of Eagles underneath the stars, carrying the gear and everyone rise, making football bigger with fire in her eyes. She gave her soul to the game, every whistle, every play, from referee stripes to the pouring rain. São Paulo screaming out the Eagles' name. Fly from São Paulo, green lights never fall. Through the noise, through the pressure, we rise above it all. Somos familia, hear the whole crowd sing. Black skies, bright lights, feel the stadium shake. From Brazil to Philly, now the whole world knows Andressa keeps the fire alive wherever she goes. Yeah.
So Andressa, we've got to start at the very beginning. Take us back. How did your Eagles story begin?
So I started watching the NFL games here in Brazil in 2008. And at the time, we don't have a lot of games like in TV, just have a few games at a week. So I watched everything we have. And I start to see some different in the Eagles games, like with the fans. The atmosphere in the stadium was different, like they are yelling and cheering all the time, like they are really crazy for the Philadelphia Eagles. All bring like, and the Eagles fans like make me feel want to be part of it. So the Eagles fans are really the why I became an Eagles fan too.
Nice. So with being an Eagles fan is there many Eagles fans in your area?
Yes, when I start to watch NFL, we don't have a lot, and it is always like we had a lot of fun when we find someone who were an Eagles fan too. But now we have like a big community with Eagles fans here in São Paulo and all Brazil and other cities too. And with the São Paulo game, like this, is really different now. We have a lot of new fans after the game in 2024.
Yes, a Super Bowl win is always good for fans.
Yeah.
Yes.
And have you managed to go to the Lincoln yet?
I'm sorry?
Have you managed to go see them at the Eagles Stadium?
Yes, I went to the Eagles Stadium in 2014. I watched the Eagles and Seahawks. Unfortunately, we lost the game. But yeah, and it was really, really cold, but it was amazing. The atmosphere, everybody, like all the city cheering, it was amazing experience. I cried a lot. When I entered to the stadium, I cried. I'm a crying person, so I cried a lot.
Yeah. And did you manage to have a Philly cheesesteak?
No, because I have a problem when I went to the game because it was me and my mother, and we didn't know about the clean bag rules.
Yep.
And we had like a regular bag. So all the time before the game, we spent like trying to find a lock to put her things and go enter to the stadium. So we have this situation. So we didn't do many things like just watching the game that day.
Yeah, understandable.
Like 2-3 games per week in television, and you never know where it will be like the Eagles game, so you have to wait a lot. In all season, maybe 2 Eagles games like per year in television. So this was hard. And to have informations like in the internet, we don't have a lot of things in Portuguese, only in English. So like we use a Google Translator to try understand some things, and to buy some things like this jersey I received from a friend, but we didn't have a lot to buy here in Brazil to be part of the community. I think this is the hardest part.
And on the other side, what's the best part?
Best part is the people that we match, we know. I start to play flag football because of the NFL in 2008, and then I start to officiating games, help with the organization of the championships and everything here, like football and American football. And we know a lot of people who loves the sports, who want to make this grow here in Brazil, in São Paulo. So this is amazing. Like all people have the same goals to increase the sport, to make other people's knows like football and American football and NFL in general. So this is amazing, the people.
Love that. Nice. What do you reckon is the one thing that the NFL could do to make the international fans feel more included?
I think like the International Fan of the Year is a great program, but I think we could have more opportunities to show the world everything we have done to increase the sport. And in Brazil, we are very passionate. Like we like to be together, to watch the games. So I think that will be good. Like the peoples in other countries see this.
Yeah,
we like parties.
Yeah.
It's much nicer to watch in Brazil, I reckon, than in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
a little bit warmer.
Yeah,
definitely.
And what's the first moment that you really felt connected to the?
When I started in 2008, when I started to practice like football, I started to know another people who like the sports like me and like to talk about. And we started to have a community to talk about the NFL and American football in general. I think this was a big moment, like to be more passionate in the NFL.
And you said that you officiate, you referee.
Yeah.
Do you referee? Is that just for flag football, or is that for American football too?
I was American football official too, but I prefer flag football because it's more agility and more quick games, like 50 minutes. A game like American football is like 3 hours officiating, so it's a
long time.
difficult. Yes, like football is more 50 minutes. A break, another 50 minutes. We have like 6-7 days, 7 games in a day. So, yeah, it's very cool.
Flag football, we need to give that a go.
We do, yes. And do you still play flag football?
No, I retired. Just appreciate it. I retired in 2015. I can't do this anymore. No, I just have officiating now.
What was your position?
I played in defense, like middle, something.
Yes, and Kelsey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, the thing our listeners all want to know is how you became the International Fan of the Year.
So when I was in the São Paulo game, like with Philadelphia Eagles and Green Bay Packers, the first NFL game in Brazil that was crazy. I saw in the screen saying like, oh, we have the International Fan of the Year, make your apply here and their website to apply. And I think like, I can try, maybe, I don't know.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? So I tried into 2024. I was not selected. And in the next year, I thought, okay, let's try again. And I tried once more. And then they select me. So this is important because some people think like, oh, I tried once, didn't happen. So I will not try again. But I think it's worth like try again. And I received an email actually saying the NFL wants to do some interviews with fans in Brazil. And if I was available to go to address, to go to the interview, and I was like, oh, okay. So I went to the interview thinking there was something general in NFL.
Yeah.
And when there, they start asking me how I became an Eagles fan, my work with flag football in Brazil, and then Swoop came with the ticket saying I was in the International Fan of the Year. I cried again.
I think I would have done as well, to be honest.
No way to the cry. It was unbelievable. I was like, it cannot be true. Like, this is a dream, something like this. I think they had a mistake. I don't know what's happening here. It was amazing.
And Swoop came. That would have been so cool.
Yeah, like Swim shows up here, and he shows up here, and the guy who's asking me the things was like, so you were the International Fan of the Year? And I think like in this moment the time stopped, and I was like, oh my god, what's happening now? I started crying, and I don't remember anything else.
Yeah. So that's becoming the Philadelphia Eagles International Fan of the Year. So what happened to make you the ultimate International Fan of the Year?
Yeah, so when we were in the draft in the first day, we are in the meeting with the commissioner, Roger Goodell, and I was trying to ask a question about flag football in NFL, and they never picked me to make my questions. I was like, why? And after that, they asked me to go to another room, and Swoopy was there again, and I started to cry again. And there the commissioner shows up and said that they choose me to see the Ultimate International Fan of the Year because of my work here in Brazil with flag football, with the community, with the championships and all these things. And I received the ball from the commissioner.
Amazing.
Awesome.
And all the pictures, I am like crying like, oh my god, the pictures are terrible. But it was an amazing moment.
Yeah, I can imagine. Did the commissioner sign your ball for you? Did he autograph it?
No.
Oh,
but
no.
We have here the regular.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of pictures and videos with him. I cry in his suit. Like I have the whole experience, no problem.
That's incredible.
Now, this is the bit the snappers want to know about. This is the part that gives me goosebumps. You actually get to go to the NFL draft.
I had to go. Like I have no choice. So.
Yeah. So walk us through the draft day. So the crowds, the energy, the moment the picks start rolling in. Did it feel much bigger than you expected?
Yes, when we're watching television, like don't looks like there is so many people watching, and I think it was a record. I don't know if this word. Yeah, because we like look back and we just see a lot of people. Like it was absurd, and it was cold, not that cold like in Philadelphia in 2014, but it was cold. And the people was there like since the beginning into the end of the day. They like Friday and Saturday all day long. I was in shock. Like the people really love it to be there and enjoy the opportunity to have the draft in their cities. It was amazing.
It was like 300,000 people there, I think, or something like that, wasn't it? Wow.
Yes. And we are sitting like in front of the stage. So here it looks like it was a normal day, a regular day. And we look back and was 1,000, I don't know how much, 1,000 people, like you say, like it was a lot of people.
What was your best moment of the weekend? Like the one that's going to live rent-free in your head forever? Meeting any players, getting interviewed, end up on TV, obviously. What was the best moment?
It was a moment like in the last day. Before that, we met the guys who were part of the international pathway program, came from different countries. And the last day, the Philadelphia Eagles select one of them. And it was unbelievable because it was the first African player selected in the draft, I think. I yelling like it was a Brazilian player like being selected, because it's so cool to see like people from different countries have this opportunity to play NFL. I think it's like a life-changing for him.
Yeah, 100%.
Incredible. And it was me and my husband. We are with the Brazilian flag, like screaming like, yay! In the first row. And I don't know if he knows we are from Brazil, but he was like, oh, thank you. We are really, really excited for him.
Yeah. And is it Cole Payton was your pick?
Yes.
Yeah. So talk us through going on stage for that.
I was really nervous. So when I was back the stage waiting, I was like practicing, so reading a lot. And a woman passed with me. I'm sorry, can you just listen me to say this if I'm doing this right? And
yeah, 100%.
Do this like two times before enter. And I was so nervous that I didn't listen, because they announced the Ultimate Fan of the Year in that moment, and I didn't listen. I just was like too nervous, and somebody said, go, it's you. And I didn't listen anything. Yeah, I just go like, yay, I read the things, okay, go Birds, let's go. And okay, everything is all right.
Yeah.
And have you reached out to Cole?
I'm sorry?
Have you spoken to Cole Payton?
No, I didn't speak with him. No.
And he's on the list now. And
surprised with this pick, but I think it's a really good pick. I didn't expect it, but I was really happy with this pick.
Yeah. Yes. Will you be getting a Cole Payton jersey?
No, I don't have it.
We're gonna have to put him on the spot and call him out for not getting you one.
I receive a lot of Eagles things, so I cannot complain.
That's good.
But
that is good.
Yeah, I didn't speak with him, but I have the card with the pick.
Nice.
It's a really good souvenir.
That is a good souvenir. That is definitely a good souvenir.
Yeah, we will tag Cole in the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, we'll try and shame him into sending you. We did the same for Barbara, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
Cool. So once it's all over and you after the last day back at your hotel, you go to sleep. You wake up in the morning. Did it just feel like a dream?
Yes, absolutely. If I don't have the pictures, I also thought it was a dream. Like every time, like once a day, I was like seeing the pictures to remember it was not a dream, because it was unbelievable. It was amazing.
Memories for life, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, it's such a great program. Such a great day it looked like. A great week almost.
Yes, it was amazing.
Okay, so this is the quick fire round. Straight answers off the bat. Favorite Eagles player ever?
Best moment as a fan?
The São Paulo game. In my country, in my city, the Philadelphia Eagles, it was unbelievable.
One word for the Eagles.
Passion.
If you could have one player from another team, a current or retired, who would it be?
Troy Polamalu. I love that guy.
Love that. Love that. What Brazilian food would you want to introduce to our UK listeners?
Brigadeiro. You already
What's that?
tried? Yeah, it's a dessert, a sweet made of by chocolate. It is amazing. You have to try, guys.
Yeah.
You have to. Brigadeiro. Yeah.
Yes. And food, hot and spicy or mild and creamy?
A little spicy. Much.
Yeah. And if you could support any other team, who would it be?
Other team. I think Pittsburgh Steelers because of Triple Amount. When I start to watch NFL, Pittsburgh Steelers was in the top. They were champions that year, and Troy Polamalu was like incredible. So I love him, a Big Ben. So I think Steelers is my second team, maybe.
Yeah. And then going to the draft, just incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, I went to the draft in Pittsburgh, and Troy Polamalu was not there. I was sad because of it, but there's no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
So Andressa, this is your time to shine. We have a lot of new fans to the NFL, so here's your chance to recruit them for the Kelly Green.
So I can say like the Philadelphia Eagles changed everything in my life because I start to play flag football. I start to meet people, different peoples because of the Philadelphia Eagles, because of the love I have with this team. And being an Eagles fan it's an adventure all the time. Something is good, something bad, but we are always together and cheering for the team. We never gave up, and we are always supporting the team. And we have a lot of people in our community to be with us and cheer with us. So I think this is amazing. So come to the green side of the road. Go Birds, let's go.
Andressa, honestly, thank you. This has been so special.
Genuinely, your story is what makes the NFL what it is.
Loyalty, passion, and now representing the Eagle on the biggest stage.
Absolute proper fandom.
Do you want to let our fan base and listeners know where they can check you out? Anything that you want to give a shout out to?
Thank you so much, guys. So if you want to see everything that are happening in Brazil with flag football, American football, and all our community, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Andressa Barbieri, my Instagram. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us. We loved it.
Yeah, thanks again. It's been wonderful.
Thank you, guys.